I'd like you to think today, how is your company, product, or service differentiated from the competition? And please, don't tell me quality and service, because I have no way of evaluating quality and service. It's vague, it's general. Generalities do not sell, specifics do. Do not talk to me about service. I'm not your customer yet. So anything you tell me about service, I can't believe until I experience it. So you have to force yourself to think in terms of concrete differences that are obvious and clear and unique, not generalities. How do you express this idea in the minds of your customers and prospects? Are you advertising? Are you marketing? What is your sales script? What do your salespeople say when they walk into a prospect? And how do you attach this meaning to your name, to your brand, so that the two become synonymous? If you don't get this right, your marketing will be just an expense. Let me dispel some common notions and misconceptions about branding. A logo is not a brand. A name is not a brand. An identity is not a brand. An icon is not a brand. A slogan is not a brand. What are these things? They are features of the brands. They are tools of the brand. They are signals and cues. They are symbolic of the brand. They help me identify the brand. They, in and of themselves, have no intrinsic value, right? They are not the brand. And if I accomplish one thing today, I hope it is to get you to please never, ever, please ask your agency for a tagline. Ask them for a position. And any resulting theme line, tagline, slogan, whatever you want to call it, that comes from that will deliver that position. And then you have something of value. But when you have a meaningless slogan that feels good and does not contain a positioning idea, what you have is a lot of fluff, a lot of sweetness, and you have no traction. No traction. No strategic traction. A brand's meaning doesn't come from its tagline. It comes from the meaning it symbolizes. Volvo doesn't have a tagline that I know of. They don't need one. Starbucks doesn't have a tagline. They don't need one. That's the other thing. A tagline is not an immutable. A position is. It is, as I said from before, make meaning and make money, not make taglines and make money. So what is a brand? Told you what it's not. What is a brand? It is simply a gut impression. That's the best way to describe it. It is a gut impression, a single idea about that's shared collectively, that you all have about a product or service or a company. When I can say Volvo and you can say safety, when I can say kills germs and you can say Listerine, when I can say ultimate driving machine and you can say BMW, that's a brand. That idea got stuck into the mind, and that idea takes up residence in the brain, and that idea says to that prospect, this is for me. I want to learn more. And that idea informs and harmonizes everything else that you're going to do. So what is positioning defined? We've defined branding. Let's define positioning. It's simply concentrating, focusing on an idea or even a word that differentiates your organization, a product, service, or person in the minds of prospects. Positioning, if you follow this stream of thought, is what you do in the mind, not what you do to the product.